All right, good morning, everyone. This is Uncle P, and I just wanted to do this quick video because I'm gonna take an example trade for you guys using the now later method. It's about 8:15, 8:16 a.m. 4/29/19. But also tomorrow is a big day because starting tomorrow from 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. Central Time, that's 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. I'm sorry, 9 a.m. Yeah, 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. Eastern Time. I'll be actually doing this live in front of you guys so that you guys can ask me questions about what you're seeing on the charts and just have an open discussion about trades and stuff like that. That starts tomorrow, and I'm doing that on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, depending on my schedule, of course. But it'll be just 2 hours a day. We just look at some charts, look at some setups, whether it's swing trades or whether it's now later trades, whatever it is. And, we can feel free to get together and just enjoy the time of having a 2 hour discussion about whatever we need to talk about as far as the charts and trading and stuff like that. Okay. So anyway, that starts tomorrow. Please make sure that when you join into the room that you are respectful, because I will dismiss you out of the trading room. And if you are disrespectful to your team members and we see a consistent pattern, we'll remove you from the group. Number two, please make sure that you are not sharing this link out. We will send out the link every morning before about 30 minutes prior to the meeting. And we would request that you respect the privacy of the group because we will have you removed if not. Sorry for all these disclaimers, but we have to protect what we do. A lot of people are just, doing whatever, and we're not into that. If you have background noise and you want to have a question or anything like that, please make absolutely sure that you are in a quiet place, because there's going to be probably a lot of people in there who wants to hear the answer to your question, because probably have the same answer. So I do ask that if you have any noise in the background, that you make sure you're in a quiet place prior to muting yourself. Now, I'm saying this very clearly because you can stay on mute and just listen in the whole time and it doesn't matter. But if you're going to unmute yourself to ask a question or whatsoever else, please make sure that it's a quiet background so that everybody can hear. Okay. If there's anything else, I'll let you guys know. Also, furthermore, I'm not giving trading advice. I'm not a licensed investment broker or anything like that. What I'll be doing is just sharing my opinion about what I see, based on what the charts are telling me and based on what you ask me. Okay, so just want to make that clear. So anyway, just looking at some samples, this is what I do. I just wake up around this time, go to the charts. It's the the US session, and here's one of the setups that I see. This is to Euro Mexican peso. I don't really trade that a whole lot. Man, see, I missed my entry. Talking to you guys, see that? Jeez, see that? 1 2 3. It was a real simple trade, real simple. 15-minute triple arrows, 30-minute confirmation, and then bam, it took off. Missed it. Godly. I don't want to get into trades too far away. Let me see how far this thing is. At least for the scalper method, they don't calculate pips on the Mexican peso the same, but still, that's not a bad one. That's a very good one right there. Let me see the GBP Mexican peso. I know I don't like that setup. USD Mexican peso. Which one? Oh, no, that's a little bit tighter. Let's take the 30. Yeah, but I'm not a fan of that. I don't like the way that. See, that's a pullback. I don't like that one. So the best one on that one was the Euro Mexican peso. Still not bad. I mean, you can still make the run for it right there. Why don't I take a little one? I'll take a little piece off of it. All right. Some of y'all nosy. Let me get over here on this screen. You can't see when I'm trading. Do you know some guy got on YouTube and was trying to act funny style and try to be funny and say, well, where's your trades? Well, why you don't do it on the live account? Why you not showing us this and that? Why you not, what's the demo account? What's this? And I'm like, first of all, I don't even know you. I don't have anything to prove to you. I really don't care. What I do, either the charts worked out or they didn't work out. I'm taking just a small position on this one. This is just a little quick video just to show you guys what I do. But I just wanted to take this moment and share with you guys, when you're working on something, don't ever get into a position where you feel like you have to prove yourself to anybody. You don't have to do all that. Who are they? Unless they're paying you a check, what's the point? All right, so anyway, just a little disclaimer. I got in this one late. As you see, triple arrows, what I'm looking for, 30-minute confirmation, boom, is right there. 1 hour potential. Look at that beautiful thing. That has the ability to run all the way up here. So yeah, I did get into this one, but it's more of a 1 hour entry on the pullback on the 4 hour, because chances are it's just going to pull back up a bit for a little while. But yeah, that's one I took. I did take that one. I wish I would have got in down here. I'd be in profit already, but y'all get the point. All right. Oh, look at there. Look at this one. All right. We got triples. Let's take a look. 30. Nah, I ain't a fan of that. Move on. Next one. Okay. Keep going. Keep going. And I'm just giving you a demonstration of what to expect. There's really nothing magical. I keep it very, very simple. Okay. Very, very simple. This one I'm playing to the upside on the Swiss, because I'm looking at this right here, right there. That's what I'm looking at. This pullback on the 4. So that's not a scalper one. That's more of a longer one. All right, so let's see. Let's see. All right. Oh, see, here we go. Yeah, I'm already in this one. As you can see, I got in a little bit late. It pulled back on me a bit. It's cool. No big deal. But see, potential. Look at that potential. Got the potential to run all the way up to here. Oh, I already got it up there, huh? All right, let's look at this next one. See, there we go. All right, let's go back to 15. See, that's all I'm looking for. I'm just looking for that. Right after the market has opened, the market is see. This is why you don't jump into the market right away with it. These spikes can happen on news events. Not sure what happened. Not saying that this was a news event, but see these spike candles. That's why you want to wait at least 30 minutes to an hour after the market. 30 minutes to an hour after the market open. Okay, we see that here. You see that? All right, let's see what you got going on. Okay, this is a flag pattern. So boom, it should go back up like that. I call it a slant pattern. You see that? Typically with a slant, it goes slantwise and then boom, pops back up and creates a double top right here. See, boom, and it comes back up and create that double top. So I don't like getting into multiple pairs because I'm already in some Euro stuff. So let me take just a little nibble position, but you guys see what I'm saying. This is all I'm looking for. 30-minute, 1 hour, 15-minute with 30-minute potential. We clearly see it. 1 hour potential, possibly with the slant pattern going back up. And that's all I'm looking for. And here's the truth. If it doesn't work out, it doesn't matter. No consequence, because my stop loss is going to be from where my entry is, from here to here. That's only 20 pips. See what I'm saying? No big deal. No biggie. 20 pips. No biggie. So, cool. I enjoy it. Let's keep going. See if there's anything else. I don't want no more Euros because I'm already in that. Oh, we missed a good one. Well, yeah, missed a good one. Golly, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. That was a nice one. That was a nice one right there. Nice little pullback. Straight to the lines. 30 quick pips. Y'all see that? 30 quick ones. I'm going to pull back. All right. Actually, I'm in this one for the long squeeze. I need to close that one on out. Get my profit and keep it moving. Because it's going to pull back some more and then go up. See, I'm swinging this one. Let's look at the 4 hour. See that? 4 hour potential. So I'll wait for this swing to get done. You can always keep in mind, you can jump in and out of your swing. If on the shorter term it's doing a pullback and you just want to be patient and wait, and you ain't got nothing, if you have time, like I do, to just look at the charts, you can just, man, I missed that one. I could have got out. You know what I mean? I still made profit, as you can see, because I was up 25 pips or so. So I'll just take my profit, move on, wait for it to get done with the pullback, and then hop back in with the profit that I got already out of it. I can now add to my original position and increase the lot size as it goes up on the 4 hour triple arrow. Okay, so I know on the long term it's going to go up further. Short term it's just doing a temporary pullback, but look at how it hit right on that line. See, 30 quick pips, 30 quick ones. See, and I see this triple arrow on the 30, so I wait for this to finish and then I hop back in for it to go back up. See, there's many things you can do. That's why I was trying to tell you, look at this. Oh, look at that beautiful thing. Oh my God, you're beautiful. Godly. See, confirmation all day long. Y'all see this? And so you can get up every morning and just look for these. You see what I'm saying? Look for them. Just look. Okay, look at that. Okay, look. Worst case scenario, you only in 10, 20 pips, 25 pips, whatever, something small, but nothing important. You know what I'm saying? Look at that. Boom. Look at that bad boy. Now I got this one for a long haul play because I looked off this right here. This is what I'm doing right here, off 30. See, I'm playing off the triples on the long distance, so I'm already up 18 pips long distance, but you can see it pulled back right to here, not far. It came right back to my entry, but then it popped back up for the long haul. But if you want to just play it real quick, just to get you a couple of quick pips under your belt, yeah, that was a quick 27 pips right there. So just between two trades, you would have made 47 pips or 50 pips, something like that. Two quick trades, get up in the morning. Now with the GBPs and stuff like that, like I said, it's 8:30 right now. So if we count the candles backwards on the GBP pairs, because their news is already done, so we could have looked at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 candles back. So basically this means after doing the exact same thing I'm showing you for the US session, you can do the same exact thing if you want to wake up, or you're already in the London hours or whatever, or overseas, and you want to do the same exact trick after the London market opens. See, it's nothing magical about it. You just wait for at least 30 minutes to an hour. You come to the 15-minute, you start looking for your setup. You get what I'm saying? It's really it's not complicated at all. All this chatter and stuff where people making it ridiculously hard, I don't understand that. You keep the game simple. Simple. That's why we called it Super Easy Forex. All that stuff, you don't need all that. Okay, keep the game simple. Look at this. This was a perfect one. Count the candles backwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 candles. That means this played out on the 15-minute chart. That played out after the London session opened. See what I'm saying? Same exact thing for some quick pips. If that's all, look, you can build an entire trading career just off of doing this alone. Get 1 or 2 of these a day and be done. Play it to the line, get you 20 or 30 pips, and be done if that's what you want to do. Like I said, I'm not the biggest fan of scalping, but I know how to do so in a safer way, because a lot of people are scalping the market, but they're not taught what time is the best time to do it. And they don't have the triple arrow system that clearly tells you exactly what to do. You guys have all the tools necessary and the skill set to keep everything extremely simple. So if you are not into swing trading, and that's just not your flavor, which as the group was growing, that's what I realized. I realized not everybody is into swing trading. So that's the reason why I decided, why don't I just switch my role, give you guys the tools you need so that it'll be fitting for your style of trading. If you want to be a scalper, let me teach you a simpler and more safer method of scalping, using the same exact system. But if you want to capitalize on both like I do, which is called the now later, oftentimes what I'll do is I'll take a little scalp move and keep a runner going. Get what I'm saying? And I mean, there's many different ways to do it. Or like I just did on GU. Guess what? I already made some pips, and I see that the 30 minutes saying it's going to go down on the pullback a little further. So what I do, just take my profit. I'm here looking at the charts. I come back in a couple hours, wait for it to reset for on the 15-minute for a buy. Then I go in even bigger and aggressive. Why? Because I know the longer term said what? That it's going to go up. See, you can play it on both sides if you want to play the now later strategy. If you just want to be a swing trader and you don't mind, like some of my positions, if I'm on vacation, I don't care about this little 15-minute stuff, because I'm only looking at what is it doing on the 1 hour and 4 hour. So while I'm going on vacation, I don't want to hear nothing about no charts. I just want to come back and I'll be in profit. Why? Because I know if I'm going on vacation or I'm out of town or whatever I'm doing long term, I know where it's going long term. But if I have the time and I want to just, hey, collect and move, shake and bake and make some move, no problem. See, I'm giving you guys the tools to be a diverse trader, an independent trader with simplicity. That's the key, with simplicity. You don't have to overcomplicate this thing. You don't need all that stuff. Keep the game simple. So if you're going to scalp, trade safer. Wait until after the London market. See, this was perfect what I'm talking about. Perfect right after the London. If I get up during the London session, which is very early for me, normally I'm asleep. That's why I don't do it. But if I just want to wake up every night and during the London session, then just, hey, it'll only take a few seconds to place a trade and to spot these. You get in, you check the 30, 30 had a confirmation. It may not have had all 3 arrows at the time, but at least it may have had 1 or 2, and you had it bouncing against the trend lines. You get what I'm saying? Okay, take the trade. You got a nice little tight stop loss from here to here. See, in the trade room, this is all we're going to talk about. That was 13 pips stop loss. 13 pips. What did you make on that? 27 pips. Come on now. That's 1 to 2.5 risk ratio, something like that, right? Okay. Just imagine you had a standard lot on that. Okay, you made a couple of $100 in your sleep. You placed a trade. Man, I'm talking to y'all. I need to get my behind up and do it. You understand what I'm saying? But it's real simple. It's not complicated. It's not complicated at all. Okay? All right, let's look and see if there's anything else. I don't think there's anything else. We're on the 15. I don't like that. Okay, I don't like that one. I don't like that one. See, yeah, I see. No, I don't like it. And that's the freedom. If you don't see anything on the menu, then just turn your computer off and go on about your day. Come back tomorrow. Maybe there's something better on the menu tomorrow. You don't have to trade. That's the whole point. And that's another thing. People need to take responsibility for what they do. Okay, now hold on now. I say I don't like it, but it may go a little something. Yeah, but let me say that 1 hour. Yeah, it's okay. It could go up. See, it did a pullback on the 4 hour, which means boom. Let's see what the daily. You know what? Why not? Not a bad one. Okay, I'll change my mind. Not a bad one. Let me go ahead and do a little something. I'll take it. See how you can come back and just rethink things? Put my little stop loss. I ain't got much to lose on it. Now, they don't count pips the same, but look at how I assessed this one. This was a good one. Because at first I said no, but, going back and taking a look at it. Okay, I see a 15. I see you on a 30. See, this was what's turning me off at first. Let me pull this over. See that? Seen that going down, and it was kind of tight. I wasn't too thrilled about it. But then, here's what I was looking at. I said the 1 hour, I see that coming back, and it could continue to go down on the 1 hour. So I said, let me take a look at the 4. And I see, oh, it's a pullback on the 4. So 4 is still saying, boom. What do you do when there's contradictions between time frames? Don't take the trade. That's all, if you're not sure. But see that? The daily is saying going up. And look at this. Look at that. From there to there, that's a lot. That's a lot of movement, okay? Potential movement to the upside. So if you're not sure, so the 4 hour and the daily said up. So the 30 minutes said up, okay? It's a great video. God, I'm so glad this one came. I didn't even expect this, but this is a good example. I want everybody to watch this one. So what do you do with contradictions, okay? So here's how I make my determination. Number one, I'm doing the now later strategy anyway, right? So I'm gonna take one more position. A little small one, because I'm gonna get a little something now and get something later. Okay. So I'm gonna take 2 positions. Okay, boom, there's my second one. And it's smaller than the first. First one will be my little scalp to get me some pips real quick. Okay. Now it may play up to the line, but what I'll do, just move it up to about here. And I'm not measuring without, because some of y'all nosy. So if I hover my mouse over this line, it'll tell me how much money I'll make and how much I'm risking. And I don't want that on my camera, because it's nobody's business how much money I make. The point is, hypothetically, I'm looking at the distance between here and here. That's at least a 1-to-1 risk ratio. You can see the distance from where I enter to here, from here to here. If I want to make it 1-to-2 risk ratio, then you can move it up further. Okay, so it's up to you guys how you want to do that. But I like it because when I went back and I started saying, okay, there's a contradiction. The one that I don't like, the 15 said up, 30 minutes said up, 1 hour said what? Down. Whew. What do? Stay away from it. Just don't trade it. But what I did was I went a step further. I said, okay, 15 is saying up, 30 said up, 4 hour, what does it say? 4 hours saying, okay, it's still going up, but it's bouncing right off of this line here, the support line, and it could be climbing back up. See? Daily says what? Up. So all time frames except for the 1 hour is saying what? Up. So why not take the trade? Plus, I'm doing it off the 15, so my risk is very low. Very, very low. See how easy and fun this can be? And then after I'm done with this little video and I'm doing this with you guys, literally I'm going off to go do other things for today. I don't trade I don't need to. Trading, let me say this real quick and I'm done. I had no idea this video was going to be this long, but it's a blessing because I'm glad this particular one came up. Hopefully you guys will get a thorough education just by watching this short little video that we're doing now. Okay, 20 minutes and you can learn pretty much everything about the system. But let me teach you guys this. Let me teach you this. When you start trading correctly, trading becomes very boring. It really is. Trading becomes extremely boring when you do it correct. Because realistically, what I just did with the triple arrow system, that's literally all it is to it when you're doing the now later strategy. Now, when you're doing this swing strategy, of course, you can incorporate the Uncle Pappy system just to go back and double check and verify and this and that. But when I'm doing the triple arrows, the now later for the scalp, I just really depend. Now, you can use both, but typically when you're using the Uncle P system, what happens is that the seabird that's inside of there that tells you the trigger, it comes in a little bit late. Now, it was perfect for long term, but for just hopping in and out of trades for a couple of pips, not necessarily. That's why I don't depend on it, because I know that question is going to come up. So I do not really use the Uncle P for scalping. I only pretty much depend on the triple arrows for that. Okay, difference. That's why I supplied you with two different ones, so you have a verification system for long-term swing trading, since you're going to be holding the trade much longer. All right, but anyway, let me go ahead and cut this video. But tomorrow is going to be exciting. It's going to be our first day where we're in the trading room together doing exactly what we're doing now. Nothing magical. If you have questions, this and that, you know, I'll try to answer them as best as I can. Again, I'm not giving you trading or legal advice or anything like that. It's just, hey, giving you a second trader's perspective of what I see. You know, I could be wrong, could be right. Who cares? You know, it's just, hey, we're just traders together trying to learn some things, right? Let me see something else. Oh, this was the one I was looking at too. Somebody who wanted to join, they asked me about the US 30, which is the Dow. I wanted to look at that because I know, watch this. Okay. All right. So I see that down one. Ooh, that was a nice move. Okay. But I see these is quite a distance apart, so I don't feel comfortable with that. No, I'll pass on it. But this is what I'm looking at, the 4 hour. See, on the 4 hour, the Dow should be dropping pretty soon. See, it's right here crusting at the very top on the daily. So once that happens, as you can see on the daily, same exact thing. Triple arrows crossing under moving averages, same exact thing. Triple arrows crossing under moving averages. I mean, it doesn't change. See, whether you're doing it on the 15 or the daily 4, it does not change. You just verify on longer term systems just to make sure if you're going to swing it. But I'm definitely watching the Dow for the drop. So now that I see that I missed the initial entry, well, actually I didn't. I got some and got out. But you know what? See, here's the deal. Watch this. Since I'm seeing the 4 hour is saying down, the daily is saying down, what's the problem with taking the 15? It isn't, right? So let's go ahead and take a trade on that one. It's in line with the longer term. What's the worst case scenario that can happen? Okay, what's the worst case scenario? All right, I'll take a trade on that one. What's the worst that can happen? Okay, I'm in. And of course, the Dow doesn't count pips the same way either. Move it right here. My risk is real low. Potential is real high. The contradiction is, it is right here. We have triples on the 30 and the 15. It just look a little sloppy. And we have this here saying it's up. 1 hour is contradictory. 4 hours saying down. Daily is saying down. So take the trade. Only one time frame is in contradiction. That's the 1 hour. Get what I'm saying? So that's how I make my determinations. Now, if you're in question about it, here's the simple truth. Just don't trade. You don't have to click the button. That's the point. You don't have to click the button. It is always your choice. Always your choice whether you, see, I'm in profit already. See? Well, it's bouncing around, but y'all see what I'm saying? Because it's short. No problem. My 15 was matching with everything else. I have my triple arrows crossing the moving averages. 30 minute is saying what? Now this arrow, I don't like it way up here. Usually I like them clustered together, but you know, it is what it is. But nevertheless, we have our triples and we have the crossing and the moving averages here. Okay. I mean, it's just that simple. I mean, just that simple. Let me stop this video. I meant for this video to be 5 minutes, but you know what? I'm so glad these examples came in so I can literally show you guys what it is to trade the now later strategy or the swing strategy. Is all real simple. So tomorrow when you get into the trade room, you know, don't expect me to give you some magical statement or anything else. Literally, this is all I look for, and this is how I've been trading. This is how I found success. I learned to keep things simplistic. Okay. All right. So anyway, I'm gonna share the video out. You guys have a beautiful day, and I'll see you in the trade room tomorrow at 8 a.m. Central Time. I'll typically post the link 30 minutes before the meeting. Okay. 30 minutes before. All right. And please don't invite people who haven't paid. I don't like that, because that's stealing services. It took, you know, let me say this. When I record these videos, I do have the ability to go back and see who was in the room and stuff like that to verify whether they were paid members or not, just because, again, this is a business, okay? And a lot of this money that you guys are paying, or this $2.99, which, truth be told, I'll never forget, and I'll say this real quick. I'll never forget, I went to a seminar when I was trying to learn how to trade. I wanted to learn how to trade so bad. I told you guys, I done paid thousands upon thousands of dollars. And I'll never forget, there was this, when I started getting the hang of it, I still wanted to get mentored by a rich person. I'll never forget, I went to this training, and it was just a small room of people, and it was this millionaire Forex trader. And literally, I started looking at what he did, and basically he was charging $5,000 for him to do what I am doing for $2.99. That's why when people get on social media trying to be funny, no, I take it very personal. Because if you want to get the fluff and stuff, then go ahead and pay guys like him that $5,000 who look real polished and everything else, just for them to do exactly what I'm doing. And I was about to pay the $5,000. And I think God talked to me and said, Pat, you don't need that. You already know what he's doing. So when he started showing me the way he traded, his methodology, I thought to myself, that's not too much different from what I was in the process of creating. And I ended up not buying it. I'm so glad I didn't. Because realistically, I would have wasted $5,000 for this man to show me what I can do in 5 minutes on my own now. And basically, he wasn't even as good as this system. His wasn't even as good. But I was about to pay the man 5 G's. And there was people in the room stacking up and paying the man 5 racks. Okay? 5 racks. For those who don't live in the U.S. and never grew up in a poor situation, 5 racks is 5 G's. It's 5 G's. It's $5,000. Whichever way you want to say it is a lot of money. And I was willing to pay it because I was so determined to learn Forex. And here I am only charging $2.99. One person signed up and they said, you know what, the reason why I hurried up and did it before you change your mind and change your prices. See, that's a person who knows what it really costs to do for this program. Okay, so here's the deal. Please respect the fact that I'm not overcharging people, and I'm here to help you just to learn. Okay, and out of every person who has signed up, there are multiple different organizations that my wife and I donate money to. So even the $2.99, we don't keep all that stuff. We don't. If y'all really knew how much we've made, you guys would be like, man, you know what? Let me stop. If I even thought to think bad about this dude, I wouldn't. So please respect the process when we're in the Telegram channel. Please don't invite people and just give stuff away. I get offended by that because I'm trying to keep things as low price as possible and be a blessing. Listen, nobody's paying me a monthly fee to get up on my time, come to these charts and help you to learn. I'm just doing that because I love you. Okay, there's tons of services they charge a monthly fee for doing that, so they still making a margin. After you paid them a lot of money up front, then they charge you monthly just to do what I'm doing for free. So again, I apologize for this long video and this disclaimer, but I really want people to respect what we're trying to do. You know what I'm saying? Please respect that. All right, let me cut this video off. Where all this stuff come from? 30 minutes in, it was supposed to have been a 5-minute video. You know me, I talk too doggone much. Love y'all. Bye.